You're on the couch, you're watching, you're waiting for the phone to ring, you want to get back in the league, you get that opportunity, and now everything that's happened, well, I mean, what's going on inside? How does that feel spiritually, emotionally? I mean, it's got to be incredible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it brings you right back into it. You're sitting in the locker room before the game, and you got those nerves going, and, you know, at some point in my life, I feel like I felt like I was going to be done feeling that way at some point. And then I'm back at home this year and hoping to get back and have that feeling again. But I'm also realizing, like, man, I'm going to have this the rest of my life. I'm going to be watching my kids play, and I'm going to have it probably worse for that. And just, it's indescribable. I mean, the feeling, like, you guys know. You guys have all won big games and played in big-time games. And I felt like every week, like this is the fourth week in a row where you're sitting there before the game like, man, this is a big one. We got to go out there and play well. We got to win this thing. And you don't want to think about those outcomes. And once you get on the field, it's easy to kind of put that aside. But when you're sitting there in the locker room before the game and you're thinking about winning the football game, you know those feelings. So to come out here and get it done the way we did tonight and get ourselves into the playoffs, it's a really, really good feeling.
Just the second playoff appearance in 21 years. How special it is for you to help lead them to the place that they've wanted to go for a very long time.
You can feel it. You know, I don't make a point to, like, go out. I'm kind of in the facility and back to my apartment, but you can just feel it in this city, man. These people are hungry for some good football, and they've been getting it, and you can feel the excitement, and it's incredible to be a part of that, a small part of it.
Just looking at your wife Dana over there and the kids, like, to have this and share this with them, how cool is that,
cool.
Man?
It's so rare to have kids that the age that my kids are, because unless you're a kicker or a quarterback, you're not usually playing this long, unless you're Tony.
Left tackle.
You know? And these guys, I mean, come on, I'm standing next to all kinds of guys. You don't get opportunities to do that. And when I was in Baltimore, you know, you don't really think about how cool that would be. And then all of a sudden you start to have kids. I played against Miami last year, and my dad and my mom brought my 3 oldest boys down to that game, and I didn't know how many more opportunities I was going to get, if any, with that. It's such a cool thing. I think it's really cool for them, but in reality, I'm going to be the one that remembers this the most. I mean, they'll remember it, and they think it's unbelievable, but at the same time, this will be a memory that me and my wife are going to have forever, and it's just really really
I'm talking to you about something here. So, you know, Witt's got a lot of gray in his beard. You got a little gray in your beard.
Yeah.
So in the second half here, the internet is curious.
I was falling asleep or something.
Is that what you're saying?
You know.
It sure looked like. I know you're cool.
Well, I mean, you put up 34 points in the first half. You were tired.
Eyes are totally open.
Now look at this.
No, you're asleep there. You're definitely dozing right there.
I guess our offense was boring me a little bit. We weren't doing a good enough job. So
Kiddos, join us.
This is yours.
Are you guys so proud of your dad?
Yeah.
Is this so much fun?
He's not going to say anything.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Well, we will let you enjoy your victory with your family.
I appreciate it, guys.
Joe, those fans right there couldn't be happier.
One thing I want to present you with here, Joe.
Yes.
Here we go.
This has become a new tradition here at TNF.
I presented one to Matthew Stafford last week. Me and you are Tutty Buddies, which means we've thrown a touchdown to the same receiver.
There you go.
Any idea? It's only one. Any idea? And if you don't, I'm going to have Andrew help you out here, hopefully. Because you played with him,
I do know this one.
He played in Cincinnati with me, Baltimore.
TJ Hushman's
Without hesitation right there.
There we go.
Nice, man.
I appreciate it.
Name Evelyn?
Evelyn.
We'll give it to Evelyn.
Yeah, it's Evelyn's.
4 straight wins and your 4th straight game with over 300 yards. And more importantly, you guys are heading to the postseason. And now the kiddos